the focus, focus. The aisle them a trophy earth us. Tell them Janica stay focused. Have him eyes on the prize, yes, him always focus. And him no care about the focus, focus. The aisle them a sprinkle fi earth us. Hey, Janik no care. Janika make them know, you know. No matter what them try, no matter what them say, I just focus. Tell them Janika stay focused. Have him eyes on the prize, him always stay focused. And him no matter about the focus, focus. The aisle them a trophy earth us. Tell them Janika stay focused. Have him eyes on the prize, yes, him always focused. And him no care about the focus, focus. The aisle them a sprinkle fi earth us. Hey, Janik no care about the bad mind and envy. Yes, the same one way I try to end with. How we no inna with them inna. Tell them say we no inna, no misdemeanor. Janik skip past them neatly. Hey, no make no sound, make them hear we. Hey, left bad mind and envy. Inna the past, tell them about them. Rastafari, keep focus. Focus, we focus, we focus. Janik, we no inna with them inna, no misdemeanor, no and no visa. Hey, we stay focused, focus. Hey, no inna them focus, focus. Yo, the aisle with them a sprinkle fi earth us. Janik, we no inna, what them inna. Janik a stay focused. Have him eyes on the prize, him always stay focused. And him no matter about the focus, focus. The aisle them a trophy earth us. Tell them Janika stay focused. Have him eyes on the prize, yes, him always focused. And him no care about the focus, focus. The aisle them a sprinkle fi earth us. Janik 1, 2, 3 skip past them. 4, 5, 6 make we last them. Send them to the class, make we teach them. Me see clear, said the whole of them are Eden. With bad mind people, Janik now go keep friend. Enough of them a fool and a pagans them. Enough of them a try to see we life the end. But Janik tell them, say we not keep them friend, yo. We a move up. Tell the pagan to move up. And a loot I tell them to loose up. Rastafari no in and no group up. Hey, Janik a move up and move up. Tell the Babylon to move up. And a root I tell them loose up. Cause Rasta no in and no group up. Yo, Janik make them know, you know. We stay ahead of them. We know say how we finish sheep clothing them. But them pretend to be with brother them. So we stay far from them, you know. That's the far I lead the way. Janik tell them this. Hey, we a move up. Tell the pagan to move up. And all out I tell them loose up. Cause we no in and no group up. Thing, we a move up. Tell the Babylon to move up. And all out I tell them loose up. Cause Janik him no in and no group up. Hey.
First time ever on a dope plate. This one a Stevie Culture song. Voicing for two-man production. Watch it out. Hey, you better hold your joy and never end no joy. Yes, you better hold your joy and never end your joy. You better hold your joy and never end your joy. Yes, you better hold your joy and never end your joy. Watch ya now, a bad mind, some bad mind, make them not happy, yo. A envious, them envious, make them not happy, yo. Grudgeful, them cannot happy. Can't sleep at night, them all not sleep and happy, yo. See, I wanna try to make a food and you was happy, yo. See me with me things I wish I you did that, oh, you cannot sleep at night. Everybody you a fight. If you not stop, take a out with your life. It's better if you hold a joy and never end your joy. You better hold your joy and never end your joy. You better hold your joy, never end your joy. Yes, you better hold your joy and down to end your joy. Hey, why are they so envious and bad mind? You always fight against your brothers when you see him above the light. Why always encourage him to stay forward, not behind? That's why your brother can be better. In a growing world of life, because we now hold no joy. We always try to end the joy. But you better hold your joy and never end your joy. You gotta hold your joy and never end your joy. Hold on to your joy, true man production. What we tell them again, we say we not gonna make nobody rock me up for happiness. Me I go seek up such a kingdom and me always will be blessed. To righteousness I have access, and righteousness is what we always possess. So always do my best and make Jah do the rest. Never think of myself and be less, but always hold on to my joy and happiness. You know we never stress, yeah. We are gonna hold with joy. We never end with joy. We always hold with joy and never end your joy. Hold on to your joy and never enjoy. Never enjoy. Hold on to your joy. Preaching it to man and woman, girls and boys. Rise up and right. So that's it. I live and never die.
You and I. Yeah. Celui-ci, I know, Truman Production, a positive vibration. See, by every radio station, non-interception. We will have to give them correction, because them doing down the wrong direction. For sure. Some of us have found our way into the better direction, so we are coming out. Yeah. Live and direct, Janik, your host, of course. Focus on expanding the connection every day. Simple. I think that's just that. I was thinking what title I was gonna mark yesterday. Put in the title. I said what I do basically is focus on expanding the connection every day, and it's the connection with myself first. Reconnect with myself, reconnect with my soul, my higher self, with my just what I'm supposed to be here, not what society mold me to be, or something that I can, I really want to create something original. I have created something original. And I recreate something original every day because I recreate myself also. That's the retransformation that all the time occurring. Anyway, me, I feel that stuff because it's happening. Of course, if you don't make it happen, it's hard to feel anything. But once you make it happen and you focus on making it happen more than talking about it, great things are gonna suddenly. I'm gonna fix this. Hold on. I think it's going a bit too fast. And as you can see, I'm a man, so I do one thing at a time. No, I can talk at the same time. That's an old jukebox. I went to collect a bunch of pictures just to start. Until I make my own videos, like I'm gonna go out more and make video in nature, and that's what's gonna play in the background with some stuff, some picture with it, and I'll make something. I'll work on something. But until then, that's it. Focus on expanding the connection with the mission, connection with the mission, connection with others, connection with the world, connection with the people around me. It's important also to nurture those connections. It's not because you feel connected with someone one day that the next day you're gonna feel as connected. So it's very important, I think, to nurture those connections, especially with the people we live with. If you live with anyone, if you live alone, that's even not better, but that gives you more time at least to reconnect with yourself if you're alone. But I think I like what we're gonna have him again on the Truman Show. Large up, Jason. Big up, large up. Yeah, we're gonna have again Rasmidas. I spoke to Nan yesterday, and I said I would like to have him again because it was a great reasoning. And there's many topics that I was gonna approach with him. Like also, he does everything in music. He's a producer, he's an engineer. He he plays instrument. I think he does all kinds of stuff. So he composes all his music and everything. So I want to talk to him about all this and a bunch of other stuff. I have like 2-3 pages ready for him. So we should have a good time with RiseNShine again. It was a great reasoning. I really enjoyed it. More people should watch the Truman Show, yeah. But I'm not very big on self-promotion. If people want to find it, they will find it. If they're meant to find it, they will find it. Like, not... and again, it's something very personal. I don't think it's the Truman Show will change the world, no? But it will contribute at least. It's contributing. I'm part of it. I'm part of the change. Hold on, that freaking wire is getting on my nerve. I gotta fix it. Oh, it's all stuck up there. Okay, I see now. I see it's stuck into another one. Okay, anyway, we'll deal with it. Yeah, it's all, what I was saying? What I was talking about? I forgot. I forgot what I was saying. Hold on, I'll just up this a bit. Yeah, like this. It's a bit better. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Go back on what I was saying before then. Focus on expanding the connection every day. Because also once I connect very, very strongly with myself, because the connection, I think that that's what's broken. It's our connection to not only the source, but the connection to yourself. Me, that's what I've experienced all my life. Is really it's a detachment from who you are. It's like you let go of what really matters, and you start focusing on distraction and dumb shit, and then you forget everything that matters, that really matters for an elevation. We're gonna have new templates also with Don Tepo. I'm working on the project with Don Tepo. Probably gonna have 3 new songs with some jingles. I forgot to tell you that. One song is going to be about elevation. Elevation is our solution, something like that. Anyway, I had all kinds of inspiration yesterday, so I wrote to Don. I said we should make more template. I said I just had an inspiration about something, and so he's gonna go on and RiseNShine interview, and now people will find the Truman Show if they are to find it. Yeah. Yeah, if they are to find it, that's it. It's not my concern each and every day that to check the subscriber or the views. The Truman Show, honestly, I go check once every 3 days, maybe. Once every 3 days, I go check if there's comments, but I'm not very. I go there really for me to grow. I did all this. All this was not for me to be popular or to. Like, I want to grow. I want to grow and learn. So I said, okay, Truman Show, and I'll start connecting with all kinds of people. Because I nourished at first, before I started the Truman Show, I must have done like 1,000 videos on this channel here. And then, the Truman Show came, and then live and direct here with you. And, it all goes by, I don't think you will get stuff you can't handle in life. I'm not nervous. Like, now it's the radio. So it's good to stay in project. Always have projects to drive you. Always have something to drive you forward, and that will probably prevent a lot of the depression feelings and anxiety and all this. If your mind is busy on something that really matters, also it's going to make you feel good. You're going to feel better with life. Like, what's the goal of waking up each and every day? Means to feel better with life, to feel more alive, to be more present, to be less stressed, less anxious, less distracted. All this is possible, and then you regain your power and everything. It's powerful. You regain the power, and again, the power is more. Once you feel that power, it's like you don't feel the fear so much. And you feel in charge of your life. You feel in charge of what's going on in your reality. And that's very important. You're not here to give in to other people's reality. That's what we do. That's what we do unconsciously. We give in to a reality that is fake, and it's a big illusion. We know it, but without knowing, we get our whole life. If you don't wake up, and design your life, build your dream and design your life, and you will design the life of someone else. That's for sure. Someone else will hire you to design their life. As simple as that. What have I done all my life is work for other people. That was their dream. Like my boss that had that plastic company, his dream was to build a big, huge plastic company. That was his dream. So I was working for him, helping him build his dream. And it's okay. I've never really, until the day I woke up and I started really working on something for like my life work, if you can say. Then I started to realize that I was building the dream of someone else. But even that, I wasn't even aware of that. Like, there's so much things we're unaware, so much stuff that we just do unconsciously every day and press the same button each and every day without even questioning it. I was totally entranced. That's what I realized today. They're totally entranced. That's a premise behind when I left the mold back into the US many years back. Yeah. When tune in and you became lost in wires. Yeah. Oh, okay. Rasmidas interview. Yeah. Okay. Now people. Okay. That's what I was talking about until I get lost in my wire. Okay. Yeah. And that's it. No, and more people should watch the Truman Show for sure. There's great interviews on there. It's not because I've done it. I take no credit for that. Maybe I can take a bit of credit, but it's not to boost my ego or anything. It's something that had to be done. It had to be done, and it's not like I don't feel very special because it's me that done it. It's just me. For me, it's normal doing this. I came here for that. I know today. I knew young, like I told you, but today I know even more by just exactly reconnecting. I think it's the reconnection exactly that makes me realize all that. I have that self-realization at one point that you're more powerful than your circumstances. Also, our circumstances are there, but we're more powerful than our circumstances. Like, it's not so much. It's how you've made inside. It's how you made inside, and that's why it's good to make that strong inside, to have a strong mind, to have a strong sense of vitality with life, a strong sense of presence with life, because that's all there is to experience life. I don't think we will be sent into another realm physically like this. Like, you to get to another realm, if there is, you have to die in your physical form. My body will rot. Maybe my soul will stay. Maybe. But I don't know for sure about these things. And if I keep focusing on that and waiting for see if I have a place among the stars, I think my place among the stars is here. And I think that's here we should do the work. That's here we should focus, here and now. Very important. Leaving the construct behind. Yeah, growing, building your new, that's it. Leave the construct behind. There's always like a bit of Babylon inside you. It's hard to completely get rid of Babylon because Babylon, it could be outside, but it's mostly inside. All that is inside of ourselves is the representation of our world that we have. It's very, very simple. We're at war with ourselves. We're at war with the world. And that's the reconnection you got to do. If you reconnect with yourself, you're no more at war. You're at peace. That's the peace of mind. But peace is a contract with war. So if you want to have peace, you got to have war. So if you have war within yourself, and that's what it is to reach that state, that peace of mind, is to clear the war within yourself. But there's no peace without war. What's the point of having peace? Peace should be a normal thing here. But this is not. Like, I'm also looking around, and I realize that we are very divided, very much at war, and there's a reason for that. Sorry. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Still a bit stuff, but I'll get over it. Yeah, so double-edged sword, such as life. Yeah. But this is it. Jumping into the unknown is very, very important. Jumping into the unknown each and every day, the more you can. Me, that's what I like to do, is really to jump into the unknown. But we're used to, we prefer known hells to unknown heaven, if you want to make it heaven and hell, like good or like, we prefer to stay in mediocrity and uncomfortable mediocre state of mind, because that's the program, that's what everyone around you experience. And we don't think, again, if I say mediocre state of mind, is because we don't think for ourselves. So it's a very mediocre state of mind, because you don't even have control of your thoughts. Like, you don't question things. This is the thing. This is what makes us like robot drones, is we don't question. But I think there's a great new feeling with life that you can experience once you start questioning your environment and your existence, especially your existence. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what am I came? Why did I came here? What's my role? What the part I can play in this beautiful game of life? And then suddenly step out of yourself and go into the world. The world needs you. The world needs me. The world needs us. The earth needs us, for sure. Mama Earth is calling. Mama Earth is calling. It's up to us to take the call and wake up. You know? Then the call is the little whisper. You hear the inspiration, that little whisper in your ears that you get once you start purging distraction and stuff. The noise, stop the noise. If you want to hear a whisper, you can't have noise around. If you have noise, too much noise, you won't hear the little whisper of the divine and the little inspiration that you hear in silence, because it's a whisper. It's something very, very... So you have to be finely tuned to hear it. Parce que c'est quelque chose que tu entends vraiment dans le silence. Tu sais, si tu veux trouver... okay, Dieu, whatever, God, or anything divine, if you want to find any divine vibration, you gotta go in silence. You gotta go in nature, silence. Hear the birds, hear the trees, the wind. All this is talking to you. It's very divine, and it's talking to you. And I know that. I feel it today. Every time I go outside, I feel nature talking to me and also listening. So be very careful what you say. I was kicked out of school, the church. So many places for asking what they thought. Yeah, if you question too much, the sound of silence, Angie. Yeah, the sound of silence. You can... Oh, shit. Hold on. Too late. I'm not gone, Kelowna. I'm here. Okay. Sorry. Had to rush to put my garbage out. Attention, Kelowna. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah. Attention, ma belle. J'ai juste allé dehors 2 minutes. Attention, ma belle. Yeah, tu veux venir dire bonjour? Yeah, je sais pas s'il voit ta face. Peut-être qu'il voit ta face. Yeah. Here, we'll show you. Here. Now you can say bonjour. Look. There. Oh, yeah. She's standing up. Anyway. Yeah, I had to rush out. Put my garbage out. I forgot. Yeah. So it's all ego based. What were we saying now? Oh, Godfrey is there. Big up Godfrey. Large up family for sure. And the left is angry because a celebrity like the yeah, for sure. The programming has gone mad. Semi-Cold War going for decade. Oh, yeah, for sure. But again, there is people like we can say that but it's gone mad for a long time. I think it's been like that for thousands and thousands of years here. Like the lies were there and realizing the lies and everything, but the lies always been part of this world. It's always been a lie, the world. Like people always been manipulated and controlled. Always. It's not just since like 500 years ago. It's always been fake news. It's always been fake news because there's always people that think more than others and will turn their thinking into power over others. Like most people have the love of power more than the power. They use the love of power more than the power of love. So that's the only thing there I think that is happening is people love to have power over others because the ego and the programming and the Babylon and all that stuff. So yeah. But once you see this, and me, it's not something that I want to have power over others, and all these stuff says nothing to me. It says absolutely nothing to me. So I decided to, hey, why also encourage them in their madness? So this is the breaking point. I think at one point that you decide to take in your life, you step out of Babylon. For me, that's what it is. It's stop doing their rituals, especially stop doing their evil rituals. It's very important. And that will make you feel a lot better because then your whole eating habit will change. Everything will change. And that will change you also. Because look, for sure, the change will happen physically and mentally. If you really want to change, the change will happen physically and mentally because physically you will regenerate inside because now suddenly you're eating better food, more alkaline and this and that. You'll probably lose weight. That's what happened to me. I lost 100 pounds. So, it's not also to go back there. I don't want to go back to 300 and give in to the seduction and be seduced by Babylon, all the nonsense, all the nonsense food out there. And there's a lot. It's all there is, junk food. So it's very important to be focused, staying focused, and not to give in to especially the temptations around me. I find that it's our life. Like some people think sometimes that life is not so important or it's just like another day, another dollar. For me, since I am reborn in this world, I find that it's the most. The things we should embrace the most is life and then cherish it and connect with each other. We should not be in fear of connecting with each other, especially connecting with ourselves. But you connect with yourself first, then you go out in the world, connect with others. It's very easy. I always been a guy very easy to connect with others, but like I've never been shy to approach anybody or to talk to anybody. But now I'm just even more like I can talk. Like some people think sometimes that I have very much ease like this to go online and talk to anybody. Like people would say, oh, stranger or something. But for me, you're not stranger. You're a stranger if you're strange. If you're not strange and your mind is activated and you think for yourself and all this, and you're not a drone in Babylon, we can do wonderful things together. We can do miracle together. It's just, the coming together also, the coming together as one, if you want to say, or something. I don't like that thing too much because I don't think we're one. We're more than one first, and we're very unique, each and every one of us. Yes, the coming as one for me is more coming as a consciousness, on the consciousness level, on the awareness level. It's reconnecting with yourself. Once you can reconnect, once you recreate that connection with yourself, you will reconnect with the world. Like this is what we need. That's the personal revolution that we all need, is to reconnect with ourselves. And the internal work that you do inside, 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 the internal work that you the internal work that is happening, that is the same internal work that's happening inside you. So that's what allows us to connect no matter what, even if we don't talk together, if we don't know each other, if we don't, it's all vibrational. And that's how we're going to change as well, is by creating, like I say always, that personal revolution within ourselves and not let go and not stop, always becoming more the fullest of the story each and every day, more of the story each and every day. Yeah. One by one, moving into Zion. That's it. That's it. Stepping out of Babylon, moving out into Zion. I like the explanation that Midas gave about Zion, and the man has lots of experience, lots. He's seen that, so I have so much to tell him. Like we went 2 hours together, but it could have been more. I don't watch TV on MSN. Even the radio is crooked. Yeah, I don't watch nothing of this. I don't hear nothing of Babylon. I don't want to hear nothing of Babylon. I'm just focusing on my thing. I'm not listening to radio. I'm not listening to TV. I don't go on the internet, MSN, to know the fake news and all that nonsense. I'm totally disconnected from Babylon. I don't want to hear nothing about, like, even people tell me stuff sometime and I tell them right away, it's probably fake. It's probably fake news, stage event, crisis actor, all this to keep the fear inside the population and to make also think that this world is a very, very bad place to live and this and that, and we should be in fear to live here. And I'm not in fear, not to live here anyway. Yes, Marilyn, the whole system is in place to keep the people away. But the whole system is in place, yeah. But we keep the whole system in place too. We can often say, I know that's not what you're doing, but many people will blame the government, will blame this, blame that. But we should take the blame and we should create the change to participate in this big change, in this big, because we are in an era where things are changing. It's going to take a while and it's going to take a long time to change. But if we don't start somewhere, like you're not great if you don't start. You can be great if you don't start. But if you want to be great, you got to start something. So if we want to do great things together, it's important to put some kind of work in motion. Your work in motion, my work in motion, our work in motion, and we must make the shift, and we must make the shift. And that shift, the stronger you make the shift within yourself, the stronger you make it in the world. That happens naturally because you will live that truth. You will live that truth. So wherever you go, whoever you meet, you're gonna let your light shine, and that's what we need. It's just the light has to shine. It's not to go instruct people on reality and tell them that this is this. Like, it's super nonsense. Let your light shine. Live your truth. Live from the real you. The me. It cannot be more me than this here. Me, the more then that's the reconnection also that you get to feel with yourself, is be really, really connected with yourself. So you really feel that you are becoming the fullest of the story. Me, that's what I feel more and more. Been following YouTube, anti-school, and Natasha V. Very interesting. I don't blame the government. I blame people that are asleep. Yeah, we all have to unite against. That's it. That's it. And the unity we have to create, what I think, it's my opinion, just an opinion, but I think it's really creating that personal revolution, to reconnect with your soul, discover your gift, your talents, share it with the world. Boom, you're going to have to make the shift. I think it's Jason says that in one of his songs. He says, discover your gift, share it with the world, and then you have made the shift or something like that. Yeah. So that's probably where I took it. I just popped in my head. But yeah, it's really that. We have to discover, because it's cover. We've been putting like layers of ego and the big lid on our gift, and the gift is life. The gift is life. And life comes with doing something with our life. So then comes talent or whatever you craft along the way, and you become someone that can inspire others to live great lives, also to have a great vibration with life. That's why I come here. Striving towards high vibration. Yeah. Jason, yeah, you like Jason too, you love it. Yeah. Just being us, we have an influence. So sure, that's just by being you. Just by being you. You're gonna have a great influence on the world and on yourself also. Like the first influence you wanna have is on yourself. Like the first person I want to influence to stay focused here is me. It's me, because it's me against me. If I can stop at any time doing this, I can, So I have to stay focused. I have to really push myself, and I always been doing that. I like to push myself in new challenge and new extend my capability and my connection, and like I like that stuff. It's something that come natural, but I had to find it. It wasn't natural at first. I worked on it. That you didn't see me live and direct on YouTube the first day I made video on YouTube. So it came with certain practice, and I had to find myself too first. I had to reflect. I had to, and today I feel very. More connected, more true, more than for sure 5 years ago. Like there's been a change in vibration, a change in physical change, vibration change, and again, if you start being more healthy and all this, you get like clearer thoughts. And the goal is to have clear conscience, clear thoughts, clean heart, clear the trash a bit. There's always going to be a bit of trash, but I think we can at least clear a bit of the trash we have inside from Babylon, the negative stuff, and just be more positive with life. No? Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I save you the... Yeah. The body is the temple. That's it. The body is the temple. Some people have really, really realized that. Must be dead flesh free in our temples. Yeah, dead flesh free. And all this is very, very important in order to get clearer thoughts and clearer vibes. And you got to feel better with yourself, better with the world, better. Like to know that... where's the dog now? Kelowna. Hold on. Aller dehors? Je vais aller mettre tout dehors. Attends un peu. I'll put us a bit... I have to go take care of the dog.
Positive vibration, rocking the nation. True man. Whoa now, whoa. Wicked got to go. Wicked man got to go. We need them no more. That's why we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Wickedness never keep up and we want it to stop. Yes, we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from toe straight up to head top. Because they don't deserve to be on this earth. Because they did not put righteousness first. And from the wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways I man not convert. Oh no. Wicked man, change your wicked ways. And if you don't do that, then Jah is surely gonna shorten your days. You always like to And all the work that you do on earth is so damn negative. For all the evil that you done, your days are gonna come. So I want you just to be prepared to face your fire burn. You're not gonna get away. That's what the Holy Bible says. You're not gonna get away. So be prepared for your judgment day. That's why I'm gonna burn down Babylon flat. Wickedness never keep up and we want it to stop. Yes, we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from toe straight up to head top. Because they don't deserve to be undeserved.
Okay, I'm back. I had to take care of Had to take care of Kelowna. Yeah, the wicked get to go. But you got to recognize also your own wicked ways and change them. That's what the wicked ways that sometimes goes unnoticed also. You don't think you're wicked, but with all the harm you're causing and you're not caring and you not that's it. It's just questioning, and that is really much it's a mental suicide at one point. Like, we're here to do more than what we're doing now, that's for sure. And we can do more. We can do more just by reconnecting with ourselves, just by reconnecting with yourself. Like, you don't need to expect to change the world. Like, the world is way too big for me to say I'm gonna change the world. It's way too big, and there's way too many people. I would have to change each and every individual, their state of mind, to each and every person. It's impossible. You can't change the world, but you can change yourself, and the world can all change themselves also. And once we all reconnect with ourselves, with our higher self, with the greatest magnificent being we can be, come on, other people are gonna catch the vibe. It's just to catch the vibe. And when you see someone do something or come out and talk and say what they think about life, and then suddenly you open your eyes and you're like, yeah, why are they questioning? It's gonna happen. The same questioning will happen inside you also, and the same waking up. And this probably not that all will be the same, but it's the same foundation. When you wake up, you wake up. Like, the internal work is all the same for everyone. So you got to wake yourself up to a much higher vibration than what we are now. That's for sure. And treat your body properly, for sure. That's that's the first step towards purging. Purging Babylon is for sure. It's the food first. You get it. Me, it happened with the food. I didn't even was tempted to look into truth or stuff like that, or Babylon, before I had to lose weight before I could think or something like that. Like, I feel that's what happened, but it's really, really the food first. You got to realize what you eat that is no good for you. And still today, I still have weight to lose, like another 20, 30 pounds. So it's a constant focus. Every time I eat stuff that is not supporting my journey towards my weight loss, I feel bad with myself. I feel bad. So every time I eat good food, I feel good with myself. I feel so good that, that's what the feeling that you get. But if you keep eating flesh and blood and bones and shit like that, you're not going to feel so vibrant, that's for sure. I don't think you're not going to have that glow in your face and that glow in your eyes. And I have experienced it. I used to eat cow and pig and all that nonsense and drink milk. I used to drink a liter of milk a day, eat yogurt and all that stuff, cheese, and I gained 300 pounds. I was at 300 pounds. I stopped eating that, down to 200. That tells you what. Does it good for me? Like, what? We're supposed to be fat here? That's the norm. We're supposed to be fat. Like, we're supposed to be overweight. That's what the human body is for, to be overweight. I don't think so. So I'm gonna lose even the belly I have here. That is gonna go away, but it takes effort. It takes not so much effort. It takes focus. It requires focus. It requires being strong in there. You have to be strong in there. And not given to temptation is just a temptation. It's all around. And we're tempted so much to eat them, to eat all this crap and aspire to be like the Dalai Lama. Now there is an example of love manifest into being. Yeah, we have all walked the road to hell. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we all been through the dark stuff, and I think it's necessary also to go through this dark stuff in order to realize it. Like, if you never go through it, how do you want to freaking know about it? Even like realize it. Like, that's why it's and I have learned a lot from them negative things. If not conscious thinking, if not, I wouldn't be here. I've learned a lot from them negative things, and I keep learning each and every day. And each and every day that I push myself to do more, to just to come here. Just to come here for me, live and direct like this, each and every day is 7 o'clock. That's big, and I've been doing it for over a year. Like, it's gonna be 2 years in December that we do it each and every day. So it's gonna be hard to let go of a good habit like this. That's why I say install good habits in your life. That's an habit for me to come here, and I want to keep it because it's a good habit. First of all, I'm connecting more and more with myself each and every day I come here, and also with you. Like, we're expanding the family. And like, as I said, it's not because I want to change the world, but I know I can probably make you open your eyes, reach your heart, and say, hey, if he's talking about that, like, sometimes, okay, maybe if you hear someone on YouTube talking, it's going to get to your heart faster than if, like, you know what I mean? So sometimes people can be very inspired by what you do, especially if you do it publicly. Like I'm doing here each and every day. I'm dedicated to that. But I made it my mission. I made it my mission to wake up. I made it my mission to wake up to the greatest vibration I can experience here, because what else there is? Like, are we supposed to experience the lowest vibration? That's what life is all about, experiencing the lowest vibration possible? I don't think so. I think we must reach that higher heights, that higher self, that higher, it's all the higher vibe. And I think life is pretty much there. It's there, life. It's not far. Like, life is bigger than my life. For sure, life is bigger than your life. Life is bigger. Life is so big. Life is so rich, so big, so abundant. So, just to think of it, it blows my mind. The level of abundance and the level of abundance that you have inside also, that you have inside. The abundance is inside, but you got to see that abundance inside before you see it outside. It's going to be hard to see abundance for you in the world if you don't see it within yourself. You got to see everything within yourself, and you will see it in the world. You will see yourself as a tree of life. You will see yourself as this, as that. Everything that you see, you have to see it inside. That's why I say it's good to travel the world, but travel inside. Don't be afraid. Look at yourself in the mirror, introspection, self-examination, and then share your gift, your talent, whatever you have. Share it with the world. There's people that are just waiting for you to come out and, oh yeah, for sure. It's completed, yeah. Yeah, we are born into Babylon, so for sure, that's it. It's Babylon, and it's not. I don't think it's gonna go away from one day to another. But it makes me feel better, at least, that I'm doing something positive and for a positive elevation, a positive revolution, and that positive revolution is also happening within me. So I can see it happening in the world. I can see the world changing because I'm changing. So, it's very much, it's stuck together. Whatever you want to see in the world, you have to see it within yourself. You can argue with me, that I'm wrong or that I'm delusional, or but try it, and you're gonna see it work. Start to be the change. Start to do something that makes you feel a higher vibe, and you're gonna see that you're just not gonna let go, and you're gonna go towards more and more of a greater sense. You're gonna have a greater sense of who you are and what you have to do, and also the action that you take and where you're guided to go. And you will realize at one point that maybe there is something guiding you, and then you take action, and your intuition is there. You feel stuff, like you feel people better. You're just more in tune with yourself. I talk a lot with my hand when I speak. I use my hand a lot. I find I look at myself sometimes and I find I use my hand a lot. It's funny. Je parle beaucoup avec mes mains. Mais j'ai tout le temps été bien expressif comme ça. J'ai tout le temps été bien expressif comme ça, mais j'aime ça gesticuler en même temps que je parle parce que je trouve ça it makes the words more alive when you use your hand with it. Like it gives me, that's what I feel when I use my hand when I talk. It's quand tu gesticules, quand tu parles, it gives more power to the words, I think, or something like that. I don't know. It's weird, but that's what I think is always good to do. Is yeah. And it's more energy, it's just more alive, and I don't know. I've always been like that. But I see it. I'm conscious of that. Yeah. So today we're going to be live on Byte Radio tonight. ByteRadio.com with Truman Reggae Show. Reggae Show with Truman, yeah, for sure. Gonna have a great, maybe some dub plates, some new dub plates, but we'll see. I gotta get in touch with Don, send him an email after. That's what I do with some rhythms. I gotta select the rhythms he's gonna be working on. I have a few here, but he's done a few done. So he's done like 11 something, 12 dub plates, I think, so far. Don Tepa has a lot. So I don't know, we'll see. But I have a few ideas. Maybe some rhythm from some of the AJ Rams records rhythms I have here. Yeah. I think we're gonna go with that and the Long Day Short Night rhythm from Teacher D and the I Love rhythm from Teacher D too. I love those two rhythm, and Don hasn't made them. So we're gonna go with this. I just had a flash. Yeah. Aspire to be like the Dalai Lama, yeah. I don't know if I just aspire. You know what I aspire to? I aspire to inspire before I expire. I just want to inspire. But for that to inspire people, you need to have experience. You need to have you need to do things. You need to be in action, and that's what I decided to do, and to inspire by my action, by my like my consistency and all that, and my winning attitude, my positive attitude, like, and I think that's what can change the world eventually, is you changing yourself. Yeah. Why should we love to hate when we can love to love? Huh? The hate has to go. The hate and all that nonsense feeling. But we know that. I think that's the first thing you let go, probably, is the hate. That's something you realize it's not vibrating very high. I always felt it. But some people, that's all the harvest in their heart is more nonsense and more negativity each and every day. So that's all they have. They can barely love. I don't think it's necessary to love yourself before you love others. Because if we wait to love ourselves to love others, where are we going to find the love? I mean, sometimes it's very like, love yourself. Like, I have accepted myself. I don't need to be in love with myself. I've accepted myself. I prefer give the love to others, show the love to others, than be in love with myself and then self-obsession and self-adoration. And I'm here in flesh. I accepted myself, but to say that I love myself and okay, I accepted myself, but the love is something you give. It's something you be. You be love. You be and you just give more. I think that's what I want to do. Talk more about it and give more. Give more of that love. Accept ourselves and give love to others. That's it. That's what I think is. What did you say? Completely. Yeah, that's it. That, like, do I need to be in love with myself and to Like I'm not even here. I tell you all the time, I'm not even here. Like it's not about the messenger and it's not about loving yourself to the point that you fall into self-obsession, and it's complete nonsense. Love others, give to others, focus on others. Me, that's what I do a lot in my life. Is focusing on others and helping others, and yeah. And sometimes I really go out of my way to make things happen and to help them, especially the reggae artists with my dub plate session. Sometimes I go out of my way to make it happen. Let me tell you, I would tell you stories. My wife's head would spin and your head would spin, but I went out of my way often to make it happen. And that's what you got to do. You gotta find a way out of no way. And I had no way to make this happen at the beginning. And I found a way. I connected with them. So every day it's we expand the connection, and now for sure I have I have a few guys on there, but you get also I have to nourish the connection with these guys if I want to keep that. That's very important. So that's what I do. I just keep the dub plate session alive, and I love music, so I just want to bring more love, more good vibe, promote the reggae vibe, because that's what I love the most is reggae music. I love all kinds of music. Like I had a good time the other night on Byte Radio, playing. I was playing all kinds of stuff, Arabic music, everything. I have lots of Arabic music. I like that. I like that beat. I like I like the accent of Arabic people. I like the way the words sound in Arabic. It's a language that I like. I always look forward to learn Arabic. I work with many Arabic people, and I always appreciate love them also. So yeah, no, and it's yeah. Do you love the dub plate? They're great. Some are very very massive. I think they're all massive. They all have something very special. When, like Don says, when a dub plate is special, it stays special forever. It's something massive. Me, okay. You ask me, like it's me that done it, that did it. It's me that put all that work in motion with the artist. So me, I look at it and okay, I see it as a dub plate session. But when you're in it, when you are the producer or of it or anything, it's something normal for me. I don't force this, and it's something that came normal at one point with all the stuff that I was doing. That I needed that strength. I needed to create more connection and get more strength and give. I wanted to give the Truman Show more plus de tough, like stronger, like with more with a stronger vibe. Like that was my point also what I had in head. I said we're gonna make this stronger, and if all this becomes stronger, we all benefit from it. You benefit from like it's an uplifting vibe. And those dub plates are massive. I'm very 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 proud of it for sure, but I don't take all the credit. I give Jah the glory. Because I wouldn't be here if I wouldn't be alive. So I had the gift of life, and that gift of life allows me to do something with my life. So that's what I'm doing. But it's not like it is what it is. I mean, it's life. We got to do stuff. We got to put work in motion. I've decided to do this, but it's not like it's very powerful. It's great. It's a great accomplishment. But accomplishments are not everything. This is what I tell you all the time. It's the way you make people feel. I can make 1,000 dub plates with all kinds of love in it, all kinds of love vibration and all that. But if I come here and make you feel like shit every day, it means nothing. There will be you. First of all, you won't be here. You won't be here. So great way to start the day. I listen to on the daily. Yeah, me too. I stole your entire SoundCloud playlist. Yeah. Go ahead, man. The vibe from you and the artist is super raw and authentic. It's authentic. That's what you're gonna feel from me and the artist, especially with that. It's authentic. I'm not, and you can connect with me. You can connect. Like it's very, very like all the artists that I have. You can find them also on Facebook. Connect with them and encourage them, and like it's. I think it's something that we must do for sure. Encourage each other. Encourage yourself too. Don't forget to encourage yourself in the process when you go out in the world. Very important. But is a uniting force. Music has great music. Look, it helped me change. It contributed to a great change within me. Music, for sure. Reggae music. I don't think if reggae music wouldn't be like, I don't think I would. No, for sure, reggae music's been a great part of my journey here on Earth, for sure. And that's what I want to share. I love music, and I love to share the vibe. I love to connect with people. I love to do. And I said at one point, why not make music? Why not produce it? At the beginning, I had no idea how to process all this and how to proceed. But with there's guys that like Blackout J, tremendous respect for this guy. And when he said, he did a video yesterday on Facebook, and he was talking about producers and people that scam them when they do shows. They don't want to have contract, and they want to deal with them only without contract and stuff. And he was talking that he was a very, very efficient worker, and when he was given a rhythm, he was doing it. And that's so true, because I remember, that's what I told Kim this morning. I remember the day I asked Blackout J to make me a dub plate. We agreed on the price and everything. He's not pricey. He was very, very, very gentle with me. I have only good words for Blackout J. He's such a good human, such a good person. And he wasn't pricey with me. He just said, "Oh, give me." I think it was £50 or something like that. It was very not much. $50, £50. I don't remember, but yeah, it wasn't much. And then I don't mind giving also, because it's helping them. Like, they could buy a new microphone maybe for the studio. Like Teacher D, I bought him an amplifier for his studio, and I said, "Oh, I'll be in your studio with." It's the kind of things I do for them, and it's helping them. It's helping me. It's give and take. It's give and take, and I like it, because I like to help the artists, and we don't buy so many albums. And these days we don't buy albums so much. I don't go buy music, so I prefer do this, make them do the plates, and especially there's some guys that did a lot. So it's just when I have a bit of extra, that's where I put it. I don't buy fancy toys, or I could keep my money and buy toys and go on the holidays with my family or stuff like that. But no, I take all the extra I have and I put it into the music. That's what I love. That's the vibe I love. So when I have extra cash, and I keep it, and I connect with the artists, and we make dub plates, and like, I know they involve time in it, and it's always encouraging to have a little reward. Like, it's not I don't want to abuse, and like, they're doing something, and they gotta make a living. We gotta understand that these guys has to make living, and it's not easy. It's not easy. We can think that they have it easy and they're super rich because they're making music and they're on YouTube with million views. And even if you have millions of views, you're gonna struggle. The struggle is there permanently in music. So you need people that. Me, that's all I want to do is help. Like, it's not to. Like, even I told you, if I would get the goal for me to build a bigger structure here and make this roll and generate money with it, is to give it back to the artist to make more music. That's the only goal I have. That's what I want to do. Yeah. Resonate to the core. Yeah, man. That's beautiful. Two greatest live concert in my life. The one love concert in Lokoji in Anna Harbor. Woo! The world needs more of that frequency. Yeah, we just need more love, more good vibration. Like, I don't think we need so much to be lectured on truth, because the biggest liars are the one closest to the truth, and we can think for one moment that we're going to be told the truth on internet by like mainstream people on the internet, on YouTube. Like, to get to the real truth, first of all, it's within you. For sure, you need self-examination, but you gotta go to small channels, because the big channels on YouTube, forget about it. Forget about it. There's very few of them that will very good, that will dive deep. Usually they dive, but they don't dive too deep. They don't dive too deep into definitions and stuff like that. And that's where it starts. ABC 1, 2, 3, the definitions telling you that the wall is blue, all this, it's a lie. So many people don't even go and explain, and this is the foundation. Me telling you that the wall is blue says everything about the world. Me telling you that this wall blue is a lie should tell you about everything. You should flash and say, hey, if he tells me that the wall is blue is a lie, then what else is a lie? Everything is manipulation, definitions to create a defined reality, to put you in a box, to put you in Babylon, and that you never wake up. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to make us asleep under hypnosis, and that we don't create that life of glory, that magnificent dream to life, and all that stuff. Come on, it's clear to me. Look at me today, what I'm doing. I'm outside of this programming. I've let go of the programming and all the nonsense, and now I feel much better, and I feel like I'm doing something that matters. Truman Production. Yeah, that's gonna go over the top soon, but it's gonna take time. I'm patient too. And the world needs more great frequency, great elevation. We need an elevation. There's going to be that's one of the songs that Don's going to do. It's going to be our elevation. Elevation is our solution. And the title of the song would be The Solution. I think I thought of something. I was inspired. So I wrote to him a few things. I will write them to him. I like to contribute like that to, and also to be part of the creation of the music with the lyrics that I think I'm always very inspired, and sometimes I have lyrics coming through my head and I give it to Don or to Stevie or anybody else that Don and Stevie are very much Blackout J too. I could get Blackout J if I would have a bigger budget, because for him I need a little bit more than others. So and it's not because he's very pricey, it's just that's the way he works, and I respect it. And he's very, very, very efficient. Very efficient. So I have no doubt that giving him anything, any kind of rhythms, or he will kill it. He will really, really smash the thing. And Blackout is if you want dub plates or anything, Blackout, J, Dante Post, TV Culture, all these guys. Who do I have on this? To Pierre Audred, King Lorenzo, Kazam too. I could get him to make a lot more. We're gonna get there, but like I said, I can only do so much. I only have so much means and ways to get there, and I'm patient. It's not about speed. It's not about speed. It's about the quality. It's not the quantity, but it's the quality of the music that we bring. And I want to research good rhythms. The rhythm has to click in my ear. I don't like when it's too noisy, too like the rhythm has to be there, and then the lyrics has to be there. But I like to be involved also in the lyrics making, and what because I want it to be conscious. I don't want to bring nonsense, like no lies and no propaganda. Like, I don't want to do Babylon propaganda within the music that I share with you on SoundCloud, or because myself, I don't want to be part of it. So the Truman Production, it's me, so it won't be part of it. That's just normal. People don't like ambiguity. I think it leads to creativity. Yeah, man, grave names to everything. In my power, the name it all as I see it. That's it. Man gives names to everything. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's the definition, is the name on everything. Like, it's who's to say that this is that? Like, this is why we get lost into a fantasy also, because then they use the words to define reality, and that kills the dream of life, kills the first of all, it builds the ego, and it kills the unique originality within the original man that you are, or woman. But I think we are. I like the I'm gonna go back with this on Rasmidas, the divine feminine, divine masculine, and coming together, becoming the man, like he said. It's very, very interesting thing. And I'm gonna talk about it too to Arthur. If Arthur comes back on the Truman Show, that's something I'm gonna bring up with him. Arthur should come back eventually. He's in the fall there. They're going into winter mode, so he should not be in his garden so much. So you'll be able to come on the Truman Show. Yeah. Arthur, you hear me? Yeah. I like Arthur. Always did. Great man with his doll. Him and Fiona with the doll. Ooh, like the doll. I think it's Red. Red used to love that doll. Yeah. Is she here today, Red? Red, where are you? Red, Leslie. Leslie is probably there watching. No doubt. And that's it. Clarity only dwells within. Yeah. Clarity is power, and you're gonna get that from within. Everything is from within. Everything is from within. If we want to see anything come out, we got to see it within first, within ourselves, and then it's not so hard to see it in the world after. So that's it tonight, 6 p.m. Byte Radio UK, with me, myself, Truman, Janik, yeah, and what else do I have today? Nothing. Maybe tomorrow, Truman Show, we'll see, depending on the weather. If it's like really nice outside, I don't know, I might be just at the chilling spot or something. So. For me, in the summer, it's not really YouTube the priority. I'll be here every day, but it's not so much. In the summer, I'm outside. I'm enjoying the summer vibe. It's like the trees produce fruit. The trees go and produce fruit in the summer. They're very active. They're very alive in the summer. But in the winter, they do their internal work. Like they lose their leaves. The sap doesn't go up in the there's a minimum of sap, I think, in it, but it's not as much as in the summer. So that's it. So in the winter, I do more internal work, and I think it's a great way to, yeah. Great vibes at Byte Radio, Suzanne. It's great. It's a great place. I really like it too. The people are nice, are great. Large up to Bud and Vixta for hosting this radio station. They're very professional also in their studio there over there in UK, where he has his server and all. He's very, very he showed me his man cave. He showed me his cave the other day on video, and I was like, wow, you're very dedicated to it. And they're dedicated to we do that for the love of music. I don't think Bud gets any revenue from Byte Radio. It's just for the love of music, and he must pay for it. Like he has to pay for the website. I'm sure he has more expenses than the revenue. And that's what I mean. But we do that for the love of the music. I go there not to be paid. I don't want to be paid. I told him. I said, there's no money involved here. I do this for the love of music. I love to give my time. And I said, I want to help you build your Byte Radio. I want to really be involved with you. And I said, I want to be part of it with you. And I said, we're going to take it to another level if we can. And I said, yeah, I am sure I can be a good addition to your team, and I'm very positive, very, very alive, and I love reggae music, so I'm sure we can do great stuff together, and that's what's happening. So I'll tune in on Bit, definitely. I have great sound for you tonight also. I tend to do more internal work during the... Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, it's moving to more... Oh, yeah, in the summer, I'm outside. I'm enjoying the vibe. I'm enjoying the sun. I don't think so much because I don't think so much because I'm always in nature. I'm always outside. I think when I'm in my house, that's where the stress comes or the anxiety is when I'm here. Like when I'm outside, I feel no stress, no anxiety. I'm just sitting patiently and peacefully, and I'm sitting in the chilling spot, hearing the water, the birds, and, just going around and reading or doing some videos, but I'm outside. Often I do videos, but this year, I'm going to make a lot of videos, but like I told you, with the camera in front of me, you're not going to see my face so much anymore on the videos. It's just going to be more videos in nature, and so that I can put them. I'm going to go in the old Montreal too. I'm going to go back in the old Montreal with my GoPro, and go around and take pictures. The old port of Montreal, just so you can have an idea. Like sometimes it's good. Like if Jay would have a channel like me and he would do what I do, I would love to see stuff from China where he lives. It's interesting to know about more about the vibe and stuff. I like that. It's not because I like to gossip, but I like to know about more about the people that for sure, I interact with. Much more in the flow. Yeah. Yes, for me, everything slows down during spring. And so, me too. The thinking slows down. The everything slows down because it's just like enjoy the sun. The sun is there. It's shining. It's the heat is there. Just enjoy the river water. Go take a dive in the river. And it's good the pools and stuff, but there's nothing like a river water. Me, I like to go to the chilling spot and like when it's very hot, you just lay in the river. Like I go there and I lay in the river. And, like the best pool is the river. I love my pool in my backyard. It's like chemicals in there and stuff, so it's refreshing. Yeah, but hold on. Separation anxiety. Okay, madam. I think she suffers from anxiety, separation anxiety. She loves her papa so much. Yeah. You love a papa? Why, yeah? She loves me, that dog. It's crazy. She's always after me. Look, she has my arm in her hand in her mouth now. Oh no, she's is that she's so affectionate. So affectionate. I've never had a dog affectionate like her. Oh, crazy. She's a very good dog. So yeah, that's it. So regenerate. Negative ion, much more in the flow. That's it. So I'll be back tonight on Byte Radio. Make it a date. Don't be late. Live your dreams. Live your big story. Do something each and every day to make this world a better place. Yeah. And live your big story. Go bigger or go home. Tubing out. Boom.